It seems that the battle of the South American nation Ecuador in controlling gangs and gang wars is perhaps taking a serious toll on the country. Yesterday, Ecuador's capital, Quito, was rocked by attacks with grenades and 2 car bombs, followed hours later by inmates in 6 prisons taking hostages 57 prison guards and police officers. The wave of attacks was an apparent show of force by organized crime gangs that claimed no victims, while the uprising in the prisons was believed to be a riposte to a police sweep of jails to confiscate weapons the day before. The mass hostage-taking came a day after hundreds of soldiers and police officers carried out an operation to search for weapons, ammunition and explosives in one of the country's main penitentiaries in the Andean city of Latacunga in the south. But authorities later said that the incident was in protest against the transfer of inmates to other prisons. An inmate transfer earlier on Wednesday aimed at preventing gang clashes may have been the trigger. Initial reports suggested that all hostages were taken at one prison in the city of Cuenca, but later the state office in charge of prisons clarified that the action was spread across 6 prisons without identifying which ones. Ecuador's prisons have been the location of massacres by rival gangs with links to Colombian and Mexican cartels that have led to more than 430 inmate deaths since 2021, often leaving a trail of burned and dismembered bodies. The country, up until a few years ago, a peaceful South American haven nestled between the world's largest cocaine producers, Colombia and Peru, has recently descended into violence as it has itself become a hub for drug trafficking. Drug trafficking gangs in Ecuador are currently engaged in a war for power with the prisons as centers of operations. The 3 prisons of Latacunga, Cuenca and Azogues are allegedly controlled by the criminal gang Los Lobos. Altercations between Los Lobos and members of other organized crime gangs have killed over 430 inmates in Ecuador prisons since 2021. So far, no demands have been made by the inmates in response to this mass hostage-taking.
Subscribe to Oneindia channel and never miss an update.